Hey, Tom Daves, we're back here, and today we have Patrick Showers. Patrick, how are you today?
I'm fantastic, Tom. Thanks for having me join you today.
Awesome. I'm glad you're here. So, for those of you that may not know Patrick, he's out of South Dakota. South Dakota. He's been a top broker, team leader, coach, and he ran one of the most productive Keller Williams market centers. So, Patrick, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Let's start pre-real estate. Tell us about yourself so everyone can get to know you a little bit better.
Sure, I'd love to do that. So basically, I started what I'd call my professional life in the mortgage business, and I started that in South Dakota. Worked for multiple different companies back, late '90s, early 2000s. Kind of moved all over the United States. Moved from Sioux Falls out to Colorado Springs, Denver, Richmond, Virginia, Columbus, Ohio. And then I came back to Sioux Falls because I really do like the community of Sioux Falls and the state as a whole, and got back into the mortgage business, doing that for a little bit longer in Sioux Falls, and then I was approached with an opportunity to open up a Keller Williams real estate franchise here, and basically built that from scratch. So largely it was mortgage business as a mortgage broker, banker. And then in 2012, I switched over and we opened up a Keller Williams. So kind of mortgage real estate background.
Wow. And whatever you do it at a high level and extremely successful. But tell us a little bit about your family.
So I've got my wife and I, Shanna, we've been married for 21 years. And I've got a daughter, her name's Melania. She's going to college up in Fargo, North Dakota right now. Go Bison. She's in her last year of nursing school. So she's up there. It's a little colder there than in Fargo than Sioux Falls. So I like to visit early on or in the spring. And then I have a son, Blaze. He just graduated from high school, and he's determining where he's going to go to college here in January. It's
Awesome.
topic of conversation now.
Man, that's what a great family. So, what do you do with your spare time? What do you do for fun, Patrick?
Well, I love to play golf. I play a lot of golf. It's just something I think that helps me unwind. I don't take it too serious. However, I want to score well. I play, quite a bit with my son, which helps build, a great relationship with him, and play with my dad and other friends as well. So golf is a big part of my life, and I enjoy it.
Well, that's great. So let's just jump back. And I've attended multiple podcasts that you've taught and coached. And what really inspires me is your mindset and the way that you're able to serve and help others. So let's just kind of, if you could share, what do you feel like what do you attribute to your success?
Well, I think it all starts from coming from a place of contribution, whether it was running a mortgage company, excuse me, running a mortgage company and having multiple loan officers and managers reporting to me. I really come from a place to how do I get them to where they want to go in their life, build them a roadmap and help them execute it. Because when you have a leader, which I've had several leaders do that for me in the past that I could name, it just makes things so much easier. So when you're coming from a great place and you're helping other people succeed and achieve where they want to go, it just seems like everything naturally falls into place for me. So it's just how that works.
Well, that's awesome. And I've also recognized that you're an amazing problem solver. You're able to solve people's problems because, in order for us to get to point A to point B, there's usually some sort of a problem or there's something that needs to get corrected to solve that problem. Well, and we're so proud, we're so happy that you've joined us at eXp Realty. You could have joined any real estate brokerage, Patrick. So what inspired you to join eXp?
That's a great question. There's multiple answers, but I mean, the first thing I will tell you that that drew me to EXP was I was invited to the One Big Fire event out in Cabo, and I was gonna, speak on behalf of another company and just kind of go there. And I fell in love with the people that I was surrounded with there. So it's the first thing. It's just, I met people like yourself and Amir and Russell and Brent Gove and Don Yoakum, and, just a great group of people. And they all just seemed so, real. They seemed like real people that, cared about what I was doing and what I was thinking about doing. And that was the first thing that made me gravitate. And I, after being at that conference for a day or two, I had talked to Russell Enyart, and I said, "Hey, I know you promised you weren't going to recruit me when I came here." I said, "But I kind of want to learn more because I really am enjoying myself." So he set up a meeting with Gene Frederick. He's another one, just a fantastic guy. So that was the big thing, and then after the people, I started to look at that business model. I sat down with Gene Frederick and I had lunch with him for 2 hours when the ocean and all the margaritas were calling my name in the background. I sat there and I was like, I couldn't get enough. And, and Jackie McKelvin, they just explained how the business model worked. And I couldn't unsee what I seen at that point, because the opportunities just seemed endless. It was remarkable.
Yeah, the opportunity is endless, absolutely. And especially with great, talented leaders like yourself. So, well, Patrick, thank you so much for jumping on here. If anyone wants to reach out, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
So you can either reach me via my email, which is showersrealestate@gmail.com. That's SHOWERS realestate@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me via my mobile. I'm not afraid to give that out. Area code 605-521-0544. And I'd be happy to help in any way that I can and kind of talk to you about what I've experienced now after I've joined. It's just been fantastic all the way around.
Awesome. Well, Patrick, thanks for jumping on here. I appreciate it. If any of y'all have any questions, reach out to Patrick or myself, and we'd love to share. So thank you so much. Great to see you, Patrick, and talk soon. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. I appreciate you having me.
See you later.